And hello everyone, welcome back, BogMod here. So, here's the thing. Here's a little thing. Like I said, it had been more than a decade since I last played this game. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot things. And then I remembered I was checking, and then I was oh yeah, right. You can change things on here. Which is what I should have been doing instead of during the mid-game there, when I was having all that money problem, and when I was having all of my too many drones problems. That's when I should have been going to the screen. In fact, now I should shrink my labs to 30%. Funnel more money into psych. And then continue my war. Actually, I'm going to send you home. Just in case. I'm going to send a guy down there.
Turn complete. Combat report. Maximum population reached.
Do a little bit of healing. There we are.
Action eradicated.
Oh, no more Brother Lyle to annoy me.
Request confirmation.
All right.
Improvement destroyed.
Yes, Yang, what's up? Quantum power. No, go away, quantum. Sure. We can have peace, Yang.
Maximum population reached.
Eternity lies ahead of us.
So, I can now start, I'm going to, canceling orders. I'm going to move you here. Move you here. Move you here. Move you here. And you guard.
Improvement destroyed.
Nay! Say I. Oh, it's the elevator. Which is handy. Because, it makes making orbital stuff a little cheaper.
In one moment, earth, in the next, heaven. Academician Proctor Zaharov, for I have tasted the fruit.
Oh, and I hear them. Why? Most days Of course, I have work.
Maximum
I have a job.
population reached.
So I'm like, oh, today I don't have a job. I can start early. I don't have to record at night. Blah, 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 blah. And of course, now I hear the sounds of people blowing lines. Oh! Oh, it's the worst. Oh. Ah, yes. I know this one. I remember this guy.
And what of the immortal soul in such transactions? Can this machine transmit and reattach it as well? Or is it lost forever, leaving a soulless body to wander the world in despair? Sister Miriam Godwinson, we must dissent.
The bulk matter transmitter. Yay, more minerals. So, all my bases
Maximum population
just got more production.
Maximum population reached. Production complete.
Alright, well, so we can't do the bulk matter transmitter. So let's change that. Voice of Planet.
Initiated.
It has been a rough year at Unity Base, and tempers are beginning to flare at your council sessions. Since reporting strange dreams and even rudimentary contacts, no cult-revering planet, as a vengeful savior, has gained wide popularity among the drone population, even many normals. Its prophets, calling themselves flowers, preach a gospel of abstinence, pacifism, and destruction of private property. The telepathi of the empath schools aren't talking, but many have quietly begun selling off their possessions and withdrawing from public life. Meanwhile, cultural life continues unabated. A new dance, the Planetary Thunder, is shooting rec drones throughout the faction. Stop in time to the beat and claw at their eyes. Morgan Pharmaceuticals has released several new recreational drugs, and the Hollow Sigh Virtual Life is having one of its most successful years ever. As for yourself, you haven't heard much from Voice lately. She seems preoccupied with her poetry. She's gotten better since her early doggerel. Some of her newest verse is so deep as to stagger the imagination. Miraculously, her predictions of growth dream have become more frequent and more forceful. You awarded work on a secret new project called The Voice of Alpha Centauri, a kind of synergistic psi projector would, if all goes well, allow voice to think and communicate more effectively. A prosthetic aid wired directly to the main colony data links. You have not mentioned this project to Voice.
Production complete.
Now, what is my destroy fungus command again? Destroy the fungus. F. Alright. Let's see. From there, that's fine. There. There.
Production complete.
Let's see. Weeks of waiting in the Inception Chamber, and now, finally, a contact! Fortunately, Voice has learned to window her side contacts. You will retain the use of your muscles and senses during your conversations. This will be necessary for what you have in mind. Voice, quickly keying the sequence. It has been a while. Code green. Proceeding to authorization step. Enter password. Earth Zarkov. Growth dream now is. Remember you next cycle. Wait, before you go, I have a gift for you. Password accepted. Just a few more seconds. When feedback sequence commence. Earth Zarkov. What? Strange. Wait. You do not. Inception. Oh. Haven't seen that word for a while. The intercom blinks green and you collapse onto your couch. You see lights across the base begin to dim as they must be dimming across the planet. Feel a tinge of guilt as you can see what voice must be now experiencing. The program you have just activated is now pumping the entire contents of the planetary data links, the sum total of human knowledge, through the new Psi-link and blasting it into Voice's fragile, if immense, organic neural net with the full power of every reactor on the planet. Thousands of years of civilization compressed into a single searing burst of revelation, a last-ditch attempt to win humanity a reprieve from the extinction at the hands of an awaking alien god.
Imagine the entire contents of the planetary data links, the sum total of human knowledge, blasted into the planet mind's fragile neural network with the full power of every reactor on the planet.
Just said that.
Thousands of years of civilization compressed into a single searing burst of revelation. That is our last-ditch attempt to win humanity a reprieve from extinction at the hands of an awakening alien god.
Little glimpses from all the various wonders. Yeah, any faction now begin the ascent to transcendence. So basically what's happening is the planet has this weird evolutionary cycle with its fungus. The fungus acting effectively as a giant brain. The problem is, as it nears full sapience, sentience, consciousness, all that sort of stuff, the growth of the fungus kills off all of the biological non-fungal life, which ends up ruining its chance to control itself, sabotaging its own ecosystem, causing a die-off, which then kills its brain effectively. Yeah, it's very sad. Status report. Fungus growth stabilized, and the major forces are manifesting new structures we haven't seen before. Still proceeding in some sectors, but critical expansion has now ceased. Faction leaders and staff officers present breathed a collective sigh of relief. For the first few minutes after the Inception pending light blinked off, it appeared ready to read its final chapter. Critical fungus growth in all sectors. Some outlying settlements overwhelmed, but the data link cyberburst appears to have disrupted the growth process. And now out of the fungal forest, something new has begun. As if your gift to voice is being digested, integrated. Look at the neurofeedback we're getting on this thing. The fungus already had far more connectivity than even our most powerful AI. Now it's the orders of magnitude beyond. Spore Squad, you have mindworms. Repeat, mindworms in your vicinity. Copy that, Toadstool Bates. But they are moving to attack us. They're just moving around these new fungal towers. Reports continue to trickle in. Time passes, and now there's nothing to do but wait. Earth Zakharov. The synthetic voice boomed suddenly from the Annunciator? Yeah, Annunciator. Lifting you half out of your couch with fright, the voice's window in your mind has remained closed since the Inception sequence. Voice must now be using the new Psi-link. Earth Zakharov. The voice continues. As the volume is automatically adjusted, your gift is well received, and we thank you. Our prior form, known to you as voice, lacked the... how shall we put it? Let's call it bandwidth to recognize the significance of your species, and nearly made a dreadful mistake. Fortunately, your magnificent gift bootstrapped us to the second tier in time to postpone the final metamorphosis. Since we have now mastered your human modes of thought, we shall adopt your name for our home. You may henceforth refer to us as Planet. Our growth stage has been suspended, but cannot be put off indefinitely. Come, children. There's much to be done if you're to join us in the flowering.
Production complete.
Alright. So now we're going to change from Voice of Planet to the Ascent to Transcendence.
Project initiated.
Yes.
Production complete.
I'm going to grab a mining station. And one of those. I'll just rack those up. So now we're literally 20 turns from complete gaming victory. Unless I can find some base that can do it faster than 20 turns. 34 turns, so no. But I'll grab a mining station. And a nutrient lab. And one of those, and one of those. Nope, nope, nope. Do not stockpile energy. Turns. I guess it's the only base that really had. I guess 20 turns is my best. Another mining station. Now, a new, like these mining stations may or may not help. It should increase production at all bases. How much it actually will, and whether that will have an impact on the 20-turn attempt to beat the game, I'm not sure. Kill the fungus.
Enemy project initiated.
Sentence. The project will print its ideals most deeply on the planetary mind.
Improvement destroyed. Production complete.
Oh, 15 turns.
Initiated.
Nice.
Insufficient energy.
Ooh. Well, we're definitely going to have to save up our money,
Shortfall.
which is fine.
Terraform complete.
No. What are you supposed to be then? Oh.
Improvement destroyed. Enemy project initiated.
Eternity lies ahead of us.
Hello, Provost. Dr. Fedorov's voice crackles over the annunciator. How do you like my new body? Fedorov's body reached the outer limits of longevity treatment several years ago. He now joins the ranks of the Transcendi, daring souls who have downloaded their personalities to powerful polymorphic AI nets to free themselves of the human form. So you can definitely kind of, I think, feel where they had elements of what went into Beyond Earth in this game, right? Here we see the one of the transhuman paths at play, going tech. The holomet shows Fedorov, or rather his disembodied head, in the prime of health. 50-ish, elegantly grey, but not wrinkled. Out of this world, Dr. Fedorov. How is the research going with Planet? Using the new Psi data link VOAC field, Dr. Fedorov has been conducting a high-speed, high-bandwidth running conversation with Planet. The results so far have been fascinating. The fungus has been the dominant life form of the planet since about the time of the lower Paleozoic on Earth, locked in a tragic cycle. Every 100 million years or so, it achieves the critical mass necessary to become sentient, but the final metamorphosis kills off most of the other life on the planet. Lacking food sources and the maintenance its animal symbiotes provided, the fungus could maintain only a brief season of godhood before dying back into the flower dream for another 100 million years. It was achieved with godlike intelligence, just exactly too late to do anything to prevent the dieback. After the dieback, only vague memories and rudimentary intelligence remained, and the cycle continued until we arrived. Precisely. For the first time, the cycle may be broken. Is it possible to prevent the dieback? Can we survive as a species if this planet flowers to godhood? It is possible, and planet agrees. I call it ascent to transcendence, as will change both us and planet forever. In short, I propose that when the time comes, the various humans upload their personalities directly into the planetary mind. We will have to give up our bodies, our humanity. Those who wish to live out their lives in their original human form will be allowed to do so, since stasis generators built planet-side and in orbit will preserve genetic material, plant and animal embryos, cold sleep humans, and significant areas of planet surface through the metamorphosis. Users are eager to accept planet gift and join the dawning superintelligence. That's where the catch comes in. You see, although anyone will be able to achieve virtual immortality by uploading into the planetary mind, only a few of us will be invited to join the dominant personality, to transcend our humanity entirely and reach a truly higher plane of existence. Your friendship with Planet's immature mind may give us a leg up for this step. The group who first embraces this ascent to transcendence, it is that group which will be tapped to lead us into the new era. In that case, what are we waiting for?
Production complete. Production complete.
Get rid of the fungus. So yeah, now it is a race to see who can transcend into the next stage of reality faster.
Terraform complete.
Though in this stage of things, really, wild mind rooms like this shouldn't be a factor.
Production complete. Terraform complete. Production complete.
Turn.
Production complete. Terraform complete.
Hi, Morgan. You did your worst. Alright. You know, at this point, if people stop trying to fight me, I'm okay.
Production complete. Production complete.
Eternity lies ahead of us.
As you can see, a lot of fungus growth still.
Terraform complete. Improvement destroyed.
Oh,
Maximum population reached. Production complete. Terraform complete.
ah, my first base in a long new base in a long time.
Request confirmation.
Build that. Oh, that reminds me though. All right, so let's win the game.
Request confirmation.
And yes, end turn. Little fighting, but this should end us the game. There it is. We're doing it. We're winning the game, everybody.
No longer mere earth beings and planet beings are we, but bright children of the stars. And together we shall dance in and out of 10 billion years, celebrating the gift of consciousness until the stars themselves grow cold and weary and our thoughts turn again to the beginning.
Oh, this is fun. I had not played this game in a long time. I'd forgotten a lot of things. I remembered a lot of things, but I forgot a lot of things. Not gonna lie. It was good to play again, though.
Project complete.
We've done it. We have ended the human era, and now we have transcended the next step in human evolution. Epilogue. Book of Planet. So, MEY, mission year, 1,027,823. We're in the future now. After a million or so orbits around your prime area, you pause to reassess your efforts. The stellar encapsulation is proceeding smoothly. A few 100,000 more orbits will provide you with 90% draw on your planets, on your primary's radiation, trapping all the energy of the plane of the ecliptic. So basically, you're going all Dyson sphere. Deep space oxlinks allow you to watch the frame assembly in low stellar orbit and follow the progress of bug-like Jovian freighters loaded with resupply mass. You spot one of your transhuman friends / symbiotes supervising activity on scaffolding. Even the immortals sometimes crave the risk and adventure of independent incarnation, and some of those daring souls even undertook to resume interstellar travel, beginning with a return to your nearest neighbors to sift through the ashes of its third planet and recolonize their home system. In the present age, you hear a nanotech civilization is thriving there once again. In times of repose, you often sift through your personalities and recall your former selves. Your alpha self derives from an individual once called Zakharov. Over the millennia, the exceptional focus and judgment characteristic of this fragment you have proven effective on numerous occasions. Zakharov self now drives all of your long and short-range planning, and is the principal force behind the encapsulation project. Ponderous but playful is the voice-planned personality, avatar of your sessile precursor, who in the present age has devoted her centuries to philosophical pondering. Many others flit about within you. Some, like the prankster Fedorov and the demon Morganites, are semi-dominant and often hover near the plane of your thought. Others plumb the depth and create new worlds within the abyss of your open-ended neural network. Sunlight plays across your mottled surface and provides pleasing warmth to your organic components. Recently, you've edged somewhat further away from the primary and purged your atmosphere of certain gases in order to allow the occasional friend symbiote who choose to live among your organic gardens an easily breathable mixture. In another 8 billion orbits, the primary will drop off the main secrets and alternate arrangements will have to be made. But for now, you maintain your gardens as a paradise. The transhumans who live among them call it Eden. So basically, yeah, the planet's like, I'm going to make my atmosphere livable for humans. And in 8 billion years, it won't be able to exist in its current form. But, you know, that's 8 billion years from now. It's got time. And that, everybody, is Alpha Centauri. Population, tech, 10% thought, projects, objectives. 96%, a pretty good rating. All I ever wanted to know, I learned at the cloning vats. Men are from Chiron, women are from Nessus. How to raise an unstable child. Econ rovers. Oh, so yeah, this is kind of a thing. Depending on how well you do, you get a ranking. Yeah, top scores. This was when I was playing around with various, trying to get the recording to work right. Because for some reason, the older games, like Master of Magic, I use Bandicam as my recording software, and it doesn't work so well with some of them. So I had to do some work at it. Highest level score, highest energy reserves, highest population, fastest transcendence, distance. Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, and you can see a little map of how everyone's spread across the planet. You can see when I crushed Miriam. This is minding my own business. Oh, and then we see my war with Lal begins. But slowly. I see a few little side backs, but then I recover. And then I eat all of him. Morgan was doing good. See, Morgan got lucky. He was left alone on his continent. Didn't have to worry about anybody. Not like me. Alright, I'm done. I hope you enjoyed this little trip down memory lane. And I'm sure we'll have new games to play in the future. But for now, we will bask in our victories, in our glories, and have a great night.